guys, it's Elizabeth from Adero Vlog Moments, and today I'm going to share with you the difference between staying in a deluxe resort at Disney World and a value resort. And I feel like I am adequately equipped to share with you the difference because we have stayed at both quite a few times, more so at the value, but we're starting to do more of the deluxe because we're finding good deals. But I want to share with you just some of the differences if you're wanting to try to start staying at some of those nicer resorts at Disney, but want to know what do you really get for your money. Jump in and say, when I was a kid, we used to stay at the value resorts. We stayed at the All-Star Sports, music, and then they built the movies, and then Pop Century came around and that became our jam. We stayed at Pop Century. So Pop Century was where it was at, and we used to always look at the, the Polynesian and the Grand, and we tell my dad, man, I really want to stay there someday. And he said, man, those rooms are the exact same size on the inside, and you just spend so much more money for the same room. You get all the same stuff at Disney. You can go visit those resorts, like at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, you can visit and see the animals and go to the dinner. You don't have to stay there. He said, so why spend the money? Now, I found out years later when my husband surprised me with staying at the Polynesian resort that the rooms are not the same size. And so as soon as we got there, I called my dad and I said, Dad, you were wrong. You said they were the same size. And he just chuckled. So he actually knew they weren't the same size. He just told me that so that we didn't feel like we were missing out. Isn't that funny? So the rooms are quite a bit bigger. You have more square footage. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. You have more square footage in your room for the deluxe rooms, but you also have so much more, and I'm going to share with you what they are now. All right, number one, this sounds really funny, but the toilet paper is different at the deluxe resorts. At the value resorts, now you can use the restrooms at any of the resorts, but that's the very first time I discovered it. I was at the boardwalk and I was using the public restroom there and was like, this toilet paper is a whole lot nicer than ours at Pop Century. But now that I'm at Animal Kingdom Lodge, it is. It's almost like maybe 2-ply. It's a lot softer. And when you go to those value resorts, I swear it's like tissue paper. Like it's so different. All right, number two. When we went to the movie Under the Stars, there are movies at all the Disney resorts, and you don't have to be a guest staying on property to attend them. You can Google it, movie at whatever the resort is, Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it'll give you the schedule. They usually plan it a month out, and you can go and find the spot where they play the movie outside. It's really cool. So we've gone to them every year. We try to go every time we go on vacation. And at the value resorts, they play the movie on the big screen. Well, this time we went and sat down for the movie at the Polynesian Resort, and right before our luau reservation. And if you want to see those vlogs, they're coming soon if they're not already posted. But we sat down for that video and they were handing out giant bags of popcorn. Now, we've gone to these movies all the time, and at Pop Century and Art of Animation, we've never been handed a huge bag of popcorn. We always have to bring our own snacks. So we had this big bag of popcorn, and then another person in our family got another one, and we were like, what? We got free popcorn with our movie. That's the difference between a deluxe resort and a value. Okay, I don't normally care about this kind of stuff, but this is like a prestigious thing. We have parked at Contemporary to go shopping there and take the monorail around. Well, they usually give you a hard time about parking there because they want to make sure you're not going over and walking to Magic Kingdom. Well, whenever they scan your Magic Band, when you go through, they will check and see what resort you're staying at. Well, whenever we stay at a value resort, we kind of get a little bit of a hard time. Well, this time we're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge. When they scanned the band, they were like, oh, okay, all right. And maybe it was just our perspective, but I really don't think so. So it's a little prestigious to stay at a nicer resort. Number three, I think this is the pools. The pools on property from any resort are amazing. I love them at Pop Century. I love them at Art of Animation, but I love them at the deluxe resorts. And I'll tell you the reason why. A lot of them have a playground where the water is like interactive. And some of the newer resorts that are like the moderate resorts are getting that too. But the deluxe resorts have hot tubs. Now at the Pop Century and All-Star, I would do anything for a hot tub because I get a little chilly, and sometimes it's cold when you come to Disney or if you're wanting to go to the pool at night. So a hot tub is a really great thing at the deluxe resort. All right, and the last thing is parking. You have to self-park at the value resorts where they have valet. Now, we don't take advantage of valet usually. We like to save our money for our souvenirs and our experiences and our food, but they do have valet parking. Now, the other thing they have are bellhops. So we didn't have to bring our bags up to our room this time, whereas with Pop Century, we are carting them outside around the property trying to find our spot. And then, like a bonus one, I'm going to turn you around here. We have a balcony here at Animal Kingdom Lodge overlooking the savannah. And when we stay at Art of Animation, Pop All-Star, there's no balcony. There's just kind of a landing that everybody can walk past, but nobody's walking past our balcony. This is nice. And so every morning we're waking up and we have giraffes outside, and I don't know, we've got an animal spotting guide. The kids have been, looking on there and finding them all. So hopefully that's helpful. I am not the expert on deluxe versus value, so please let me know in the comments down below. All right, guys, if you like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more videos like this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.